Hey there, YouTube, it's Poodadoo, and I want to apologize for getting this video out late to you. It's a Tuesday night. It's been a week and some change since the last video that I did, but there's a reason why. This weekend, it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained. I tried to get some footage of the one yard sale that was open, but there was nothing there. I tried checking the flea market, nothing. I tried checking Goodwill, nothing. Since I'm getting started, I don't really want to bore people with a lot of filler of nothing going on. So I didn't record a video this week, and I wasn't going to do this one until this coming weekend. Although we're supposed to be having a hurricane coming up this weekend, so I probably won't even be able to go out and do anything this weekend. But I'm doing the video tonight because 2 weeks ago, the day I recorded the video and uploaded it, the next day, which was Sunday, I went out to the flea market and I got some things at the flea market, and then I got some things during the week, and I was going to include them with the video, but some of them I have already flipped and sold. I'm meeting the guy tomorrow to do the sale, so I need to show you what I got before it's gone. So I thought I would do a little quick video here as kind of like a filler, because I don't know what I'm going to be able to get to you this weekend with the storm coming and things like that. So who knows what's going to happen this weekend. I'm hoping for some good weather, at least long enough to get some yard sales in. But if not, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I'll be still hitting the Facebook Marketplace. I'll still be hitting Mercari and all those things, looking for anything I can find. But right now, this is where we're at. So here's the story. Like I said, I put out the last video showing you what I found. Some amazing finds that I showed you. You know, you can watch the other videos showing you those. But the next day, my son came up to me and he wanted to go to the flea market on Sunday. Well, I'll never turn down the opportunity to go to a flea market. So we're walking up and down the flea market. Now remember, this is a Sunday. Usually in our area, Sunday flea markets are not good because most everything is gone on Saturday. But, you know, what the heck, we decided to go. And I went and I found this lady, and I don't know why this wasn't picked up. The only thing I can think of is that she wasn't there on Saturday. So we show up and I see this beauty right here, PS2 Slim, complete in box. Still have the plastic, you know, that everyone loves to peel off. Still have the plastic on there. This thing is beautiful. Manuals, memory card, controller, everything still in the box. She wanted $20. No brainer. So I picked that up for 20 bucks. And that's what's already sold, by the way. So that's what I wanted to show you. In addition to that, she had some games. She wanted $2 a piece. So I'll show you what I got, and these reached $2. I got Alone in the Dark for the PlayStation 2. Again, I don't think she ever played this game because there's not a scratch on the disc. Spider-Man 3, not a huge fan, but for $2, can't pass that up. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, another one can't pass up. All the Grand Theft Autos are great, but this was the piece de resistance. This is the one I wanted. It's not worth a lot of money, but to me, it's important that I had it. And the fact that I actually saw this in the wild with an old lady who really didn't seem to be having this kind of a game just kind of impressed me. Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick. I have the other Evil Dead, I believe it is, on the Xbox, but I don't have this one. So I have it on the PS2. I'd like to get it on the Xbox, but until then, having it on the PS2 is better than nothing. So I paid $28 for all of that. I didn't even see the need to haggle with that because I just thought that price was too good to pass up. $20 for a complete in box PlayStation 2 Slim, and $8 for these 4 games. Not a bad deal. So that's what happened on Sunday. Then I get back. It seems like when it rains, it pours. And when I got back, I got a tweet from someone I follow. I can't remember the name. I think it's Cheap Ass Gamer. Anyway, he posts on his Twitter lots of different deals as they come up. And this was a retro video game deal at GameStop. So when I saw that, I had to go take a look. And believe it or not, I got some amazing titles from GameStop for very little money. Now, I've got my little cheat sheet here from GameStop because I don't remember exactly what I paid. So I'm going to try and put this right here so I can reference it. But this is what I got. Check this out. I got Kirby's Dream Land for $4. That's a really good price for that. And the rest of these are, well, they're not all complete in box, but these are. Spyro: A Hero's Tale. I paid $4 for this. I paid this is the most expensive one. I paid $8, Harvest Moon for the GameCube. Again, a GameCube exclusive. I'm trying to collect all the GameCube exclusives, and this is one that I did not have that I wanted to get. Now these next three, these are Game Boy Advances. I printed the cases from old DS cases. If you guys don't know this trick, most of you probably already do. But if you get a Nintendo DS case, some DS cases have a spot for Game Boy Advance games. So what I do is I just take the empty case that I get from GameStop, and I just throw away the insert and keep the case. So it's a good way to keep your Game Boy Advance games safe and make them nice look on the display. I've got a bunch of them down here. Anyway, this one was Donkey Kong Country 2. I paid $3 for this. Again, this is from GameStop. I paid $3 for this. Donkey Kong Country 3. I paid $4 for this. This has got such small print I can't even read it. Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories Game Boy Advance. I paid $1.67 for this. $1.67 for this. And again, the game itself is all I got. But again, I had the extra case. I printed out a nice label for it, so it looks good sitting on the shelf. And then finally, I got Spyro Enter the Dragon for the GameCube. Paid $4 for that. So all of this, all of that from GameStop. With shipping, I paid $36. I'll do that all day, every day, because those are good prices for good games. I'll see if I can find a link to the guy's Twitter, but if you're not following him, you should. I will warn you, though, he tweets a lot, so you might not want to turn on notifications. My phone blows up all day long with notifications, but a lot of them I like, so it doesn't really bother me that much, and it gives me something to distract me from work. So anyway, that's what I found. That's all I've gotten since the last video that I showed you. Oh, no, I take that back. I got this today. I'll show you this. This is a Fender. I'm not going to show you the price yet. It's the Xbox One guitar. I found this at Goodwill today. Check out this price tag, guys. Check this out. See if you can see that. $4. Now today was green tag day, so I got this for $2, and it sells on eBay used for about 40 bucks. So I'm probably going to try and sell that real quick. I'll probably list it for 30 bucks and see if I can get something for it. So even if I'll put a best offer out there, and I'll probably take as little as $25 or $20 for it. I put in $2, you know, you can't beat that. So that's pretty much what I've got so far. Like I said, I hope I have some success this weekend. I don't know what's going to happen. This hurricane's supposed to hit the Carolinas pretty hard. Hopefully we'll get spared from a lot of it. But I expect we're going to see a lot of rain and a lot of wind and not a lot of yard sailing. So I'm going to do my best to go out there and find. I've got a couple of stokes in the fire for a pretty sweet lot that I don't want to tip my hand to yet. One of the tricks that I'm learning, guys, and this is something you might want to think about, relationships matter. You want to build relationships with people. I saw an ad on Facebook Marketplace for a really nice 3DS XL lot. And by the time I got there, the guy had already sold it. So at that point, we're just talking about video games. We're having a good conversation. And I was like, hey, do you have anything else that you might be getting ready to sell? And he told me, well, I've got this, which I don't want to say yet. Would you be interested? And I'm like, well, possibly. I said, what else do you have? And then I start doing the same thing. You know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, GameCube, Game Boy. Start listing all the different things. Well, I've got some of these and some of these. And I'm like, well, let's start talking. So anyway, long story short, what started out as a failed transaction because someone already beat me to the 3DS XL lot, turned into a nice relationship, a nice conversation. We became Facebook friends, and who knows where it's going to lead. Maybe I'll get something out. If I do, I'll definitely show you the video. I did that with another guy. You know, again, it was another attempt at a purchase. that someone beat me to, but I still built a relationship, established a relationship. This guy has got a shed, a 10 by 10. It's the same spiel, so I don't put a lot of stock into what they say until I actually see the delivery. But he had a 10 by 10 shed of games. He just moved to the area, and he was looking to thin down his collection, and he wanted to offload it to another collector, not a reseller. Well, this is what you've got. My meager collection at this point, which I'm hoping to expand. And he said he had 2 or 3 copies of Earthbound. He said he had a bunch of PS Vita games. So he was going to give me a shot at it once he got back over to the shed. I think his shed was over in Annapolis. He was definitely from around the DC area. So hopefully that'll pan out too. But like I said, I'm not putting a lot of faith in this weekend for yard sailing. So we'll see what happens in other avenues. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys had a good week. Hope you guys had better luck last weekend than I did. Hope you have great luck this week. Leave me a comment below. Like the video. Likes really help trying to boost this channel and get my videos out there. I'm really trying to build an audience, and I need all the help I can get. Subscribe if you want, if you find this interesting. I love any type of video channel where they're talking about yard sailing and finding video games out in the wild, things like that. So I'll subscribe to all of them. I would appreciate it if you guys would, if you think it's interesting. And that's it. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.